What's up lads, Josh here and welcome back to yet another FIFA 15 Ultimate Team Predictions video. We are going to cover 5 more players and this one is going to be from my list again. You guys really seem to enjoy the transfer BPL special, so I've actually decided to, go and cover 5 more transfers, completely done transfers to their new clubs, so 5 pretty cool players that I'm about to cover. But if you guys are looking to buy some coins, do be sure to check the link in the description for UT Coins for You, selling for £4 on the Xbox and £5 on the PlayStation. Very, very cheap coins. You can use the code JG94 to get an additional 5% off of that as well. But let's get straight into this video and let's go cover these 5 players. On to the first player of this episode, guys. We are going to talk about Matthew Debuchy. Had an absolutely awesome season for Newcastle. Really, fantastically came out of his shell. I actually really do rate this guy. I thought he had a really good World Cup as well. And I actually think he will be in for a pretty awesome Arsenal card. He recently transferred over to Arsenal. He's got the screenshots and everything, of him in the kit. So it's all quite legit. And he has moved over to Arsenal. He played 28 games last season, scored 1 goal and got 3 assists. A pretty decent record for a right back in my opinion, but I'm going to give him an 80 rated right back card. I'm going to give him +1 pace, +1 shooting, +2 passing, +1 dribbling, +3 defending and +2 heading. Fantastic replacement for Sagna, which is, I think he's going to Man City, so sort of like for like there. Debuchy is going to be an absolutely fantastic replacement for him, keeping his weak foot and skill moves at both 3. Moving on to the next player, guys, we are going to talk about Chelsea's left-back replacement for Ashley Cole, as he has recently signed for Roma, which has kind of stunned a lot of people. I didn't actually think he'd be moving abroad, but hey-ho, I guess he wants a bit of the sun. So, moving on to Filipe Luis's stats. He played 42 games this season, scored 1 goal and got 3 assists. I think that warrants his 84 rated left-back. He got an 88 or 87 rated Team of the Season card. Obviously, really fantastic left-back for Atletico Madrid, and it was hard to let him go, but of course Chelsea really needed him and they pretty much got their man. So 84 rated left back, I'm going to give him +1 pace, +1 shooting, +2 passing, +1 dribbling, +1 defending and +2 heading, keeping his weak foot and skill moves both at 3-star each as well. Moving on to the next player, guys, we are going to talk about Janmaat. Had a absolutely awesome World Cup for Netherlands, coming 3rd, of course, overall. Absolutely fantastic record for him. I think, that is great for his age. I think he's 25 years old, just about to hit his peak. And Newcastle have pretty much signed him. Absolutely fantastic replacement for Debuchy. Of course, they needed one because Debuchy was absolutely world class. He's obviously been one of their, key features to come out of last season, as not much did actually happen for Newcastle. But Janmaat, they're actually making quite a lot of signings so far. Newcastle, I think they've got De Jong, Janmaat, and they've got another player, I can't remember his name, Cabela, there we go, we covered him yesterday of course. But Janmaat played 30 games, scored 2 goals and got 6 assists this season for Feyenoord. Pretty decent amount of assists in my opinion for a right back, but I'm going to give him a 77 rated gold card. He got a gold in form which was 77 rated, so that's sort of what influenced this card change, but +2 pace, +4 shooting, +5 passing, +2 dribbling, +3 defending, +3 heading, keeping his weak foot and skill moves at 3, and an absolutely fantastic replacement for Debuchy. Moving on to the next player, guys, we are going to talk about ex-Manchester United player Rio Ferdinand, currently, just recently signed for QPR. Quite a strange signing in my opinion. I didn't think he would actually stay in the Barclays Premier League, but he's done himself a favour and he is actually sticking around in the Barclays Premier League for probably 1 more season, maybe 2, I'm not too sure. But he's done his time at Manchester United, 10 plus years, absolutely fantastic player. Loved watching him every single week. But for this season, he only played 19 games and got no goals and no assists. I think he was quite injury plagued, or he's just sort of, his age really is setting in now, and it was hard to get into the starting 11 with Vidic on his last season and Smalling trying to come up in the ranks, but I don't know, it was just a flop for Ferdinand in my opinion this season. So I will be giving him a 81 rated centre back for QPR. Gonna give him -2 pace, -2 shooting, -1 passing, -2 dribbling, -1 defending and heading, keeping his weak foot and skill moves both at 3-star each. And finally, guys, moving on to the final player, we are going to talk about Liverpool's latest signing, Lazar Markovic. Absolutely awesome name. But I don't think he will change too much. I think because he has recently transferred over to Liverpool, I can't see him staying as a silver anymore. I do think he will just scrape a gold, in my opinion. 75 rated right wing. He actually does play most of his games on that right side, right mid, right wing, right forward. It's a really strange position where he plays. He sometimes plays centre forward and striker, but you know, predominantly plays on that right side, or used to anyway, for Benfica. We'll have to see where he plays for Liverpool now. Maybe striker, as of course Suarez has left. We'll have to see. But he played 26 games this season, scored 6 goals and got 4 assists. Really not the best of stats, but of course, if he's moving over to the right wing, or, you know, playing on the wings or slash on the midfield, I obviously don't, you know, you expect his goals to go down. But you know, I do think he will be a pretty awesome card, and I'm not too sure. You know, I've not seen too much of the guy in real life, so we'll have to see how he plays in real life. But I'm going to give him a 75 rated right wing card. I'm going to give him +1 pace, +2 shooting, +2 shooting, passing and dribbling, keeping his defending and heading the same, bumping his, no, sorry, no, he already has 4-star skill moves. I was going to say bumping it up, but no, he already has 4-star skill moves, and I'm going to keep his weak foot at 3 as well. Thank you guys for watching yet another episode of FIFA 15 Ultimate Team Predictions. You guys are going absolutely ham on every single video, so I expect you to go ham again. If we get at 300 likes for this transfer special episode 2, that would be absolutely awesome. We've covered so many players now, guys. Let me know in the comments down below to comment down below 5 more players, and of course I will cover them in the next episode. But apart from that, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy it, leave a like rating. If we get at 300 again, that would be absolutely superb. Follow me on Twitter at @JustCom94, and apart from that, guys, I will see you guys soon. Peace.